the 48th milestone, we alighted the vehicles and started walking up the mountains. Many emotions came to my mind when I was walking. There was no way to avoid all this, as these were orders and had to be followed. By early morning, we reached the top of the hill. The company which was ahead of us faced the enemy challenge first. There was a lot of firing. One of our Jawans was killed and 20 Jawans were injured. He was a warrior, though not a firebrand. He had his passions, feelings and warmth which he always carried in his proactive, caring and contented interactions with his society. He loved to read, learn and travel. English and the systematic ways of the English appealed to him no end.
मैं 8वीं क्लास पास कर चुका था और पहला महीना चल रहा था। मेरे 2-3 सीनियर लड़के मुझे मिलने आए। उन्होंने मुझे एक बुक दे दी और बुक थी अंग्रेजी में और नाम था उसका ह्यूमन साइकोलॉजी। समझ कुछ नहीं आई, मैंने पढ़ ली कि बड़ी अच्छी किताब है, इन्होंने जो काम किया बहुत अच्छा किया, जरूर लेगा किया। अब उसके और थोड़े 15 दिन बाद एक किताब और ले आए, वो थी गदर। मेरी अंग्रेजी में नॉलेज बहुत हो चुकी थी, मुझे सारी समझ आ गई। चलो तो जब मैंने टीचर से कहा कि मैं अंग्रेजी में पढ़ूंगा हिस्ट्री एंड जोग्राफी, वो रिफ्यूज़ करते रहे। फिर मैंने जो कोटेशन दिया कि पंजाब में लॉ तो बना हुआ है कि जो अंग्रेजी में पढ़ना चाहे वो पढ़ सकता है, आप मुझे इजाज़त दीजिए। कहने लगे कि होल क्लास उर्दू में पढ़े और आप अकेले अंग्रेजी में पढ़ो, कैसे पॉसिबल है? मैंने कहा आप मुझे टेस्ट करते जाइए, इजाज़त मिली। यानी 9th क्लास के लड़के को इंग्लिश में पढ़ने की आज्ञा भी मिलती, किसी को सिफारिश नहीं और हुआ भी नहीं करती थी। तो उस रजौड़ी के फतह होने में मैं शामिल था। सारा शहर खाली पड़ा हुआ था, तो मैंने खाली शहर के अंदर इंग्लिश भाषा की किताबें भरी हुई दुकानें देखी। तो मैंने वहाँ इंग्लिश बुक्स इकट्ठी की। मेरे जो मेडिकल टीम थी, लड़ने वालों का अलग से मेरी मेडिकल, उन्होंने मेरे लिए किताबें बहुत इकट्ठी की।
Cleanliness, health and happiness were central to his thought process. Prevention is truly better than cure. Great-granddaughter Isha's letter to Dr. Tucker, which forms quite a pivot for the book's story. The moving tribute she pays in the letter and the obsession with which Dr. Tucker has preserved it so close to his heart is so telling as it comes out in the book that this one letter is all the inspiration, the story of what Dr. Daddy stood for, his learnings and preaching and his years in service of society as a doctor.
सत श्री अकाल सारिਆਂ ਨੂੰ। सबसे पहले मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करना चाहूँगी मनप्रीत वीर जी को और कृपाल चाचा को और हर उस व्यक्ति को जिसने इसमें बहुत जो भी इस जर्नी का पार्ट रहा है इस बुक को आज इस मुकाम पे लाने के लिए। आई बीइंग द यंगेस्ट ग्रैंड डॉटर ऑफ दिस फैमिली, आई हैव सो मेनी मेमोरीज टू शेयर विद ऑल ऑफ यू। मुझे मेरी लाइफ में बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जो मैंने अपने दादाजी से सीखी हैं, उनकी छोटी छोटी बातों से सीखी हैं, लेकिन उनमें से सबसे बड़ी बात है जो मैं आप सबके साथ शेयर करना चाहती हूँ। आजकल के इस माहौल में व्हेन पीपल वांट टू बी इन देयर कम्युनिटी एंड विद देयर पीपल, आई थिंक व्हाट आई हैव लर्न फ्रॉम माय ग्रैंडफादर इज दैट compassion and humanity are the biggest things that humans need to learn and stay with it. When my grandfather did his MBBS from Glensie Medical College, there were only 9 medical colleges in India, And India was at the verge of separation, and India needed doctors like him. He has been a part of great wars, and we are proud to be associated with him. But more than that is that he, after he took VRS from his service, he decided to live in a place called Mahmoodabad, where majority population was Muslim. And as Dadaji has told us, we were amongst the very few Sikh families who were there. And of course, so all the medical problems that people had over there, they would come to Dadaji and would seek treatment. And my Dadaji, without any doubt or without any, second thought, treated them to his best abilities. I think that is the best thing that I've learned from him. So I'm really grateful to him for not only teaching us compassion and humanity and giving us this as heritage, but also helping me win a lot of quizzes and debates.
If there was one single person who could claim credit to be the next of Dr. Tucker, the author would unequivocally say Mamaji. Mamaji is a stout crutch to Dr. Tucker, caring and arranging most of the daily needs in the evening of Dr. Daddy's life. The contribution of Tinky Mami, wife of his son Avtar Singh, is also commendable.
I am Kirpal Singh. I am youngest son of Dr. Tucker. बचपन में ਅਸੀਂ शायद दारजी कहते सी या पता नहीं की कहते सी एग्जैक्ट मैनू ध्यान नहीं, लेकिन ਅਸੀਂ डॉक्टर डैडी ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਦੇ ਹੋਸ਼ ਸੰਭਾਲਿਆ, ਨਾਓ ਆਈ ਐਮ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਟੂ ਬੀ 65, ਅਸੀਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਡੈਡੀ ਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਡੈਡੀ ਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਹਿਮੂਦਾਬਾਦ ਲਖਨਊ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਕਜ਼ਨ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਸਾਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਡੈਡੀ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਡੈਡੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ। ਮੰਮੀ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿਣੀ, ਜਾਓ ਚਾਹ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਫੂਡ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੈ, ਜਾਓ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਡੈਡੀ ਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਓ। ਤੇ ਈਵਨ ਵੱਡੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੱਕੋ ਪੈਟਰਨ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਗਏ। ਉਹੀਓ ਪੈਟਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਅਡਾਪਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਜੋ ਵੀ ਡੈਡੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਡੈਡੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ। ਸੋ ਗॉड ਬlesਸ ਹਿਮ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ।
This book documents numerous discussions the author had firsthand with Dr. Tucker over these years and chronicled them into his biography. It is purely a labor of love and a tribute to the generation which faced the partition of India, survived the massacre, struggled as refugees in their own country, and worked hard to bounce back into life. So passionate and intense is the mutual connect between Dr. Tucker and the author, grandson Manpreet, that the story tumbles out in first person using the term I, straight from the yearly diaries, pictures, letters and bits of paper that Dr. Tucker preserved all these years. The numerous pictures, letters and papers depicting such diverse matters as family, service orders, diary notes, letters, among other visuals, bring the story to life. Even a casual reading of various pages gives the feel that the reader is right by the side of Dr.
जब भी
Tucker.
नाना जी से मैं मिलता था, ये अपने बारे में स्टोरी सुनाते थे कि मैंने जम्मू कश्मीर वार में क्या किया, मैंने मेडिकल कॉलेज में क्या किया, मैं कैसे गया पाकिस्तान से अपनी फैमिली को लेके आया।
Accurate first-hand accounts of Dr. Tucker's admission to the medical college, Amritsar, the days of partition, the Kashmir War of 1948 with Pakistan, and similar minute details of his life in Mau and Mahmoodabad reveal a telling tale of Dr. Tucker's selfless, proactive and objective approach throughout his life. For example, his getting onto a truck on the highway to Amritsar and getting admission at the Amritsar Medical College all on his own. His efforts to get his family, his village folk and the neighboring villages out of Pakistan on an army truck at the time of partition is another first-hand depiction of how Dr. Tucker led from the front. Another saga of the Captain Doctor's life was his search in 2014 for his roommate at Amritsar Medical College, Sardar Singh Dhanoa. In first person, the book reads thus, quote, I had known that he had also joined the army like me and had become a brigadier. Though I could not get any information on Brigadier Dhanoa, I contacted Air Marshal B.S. Dhanoa, whom I spotted on TV. I guessed that the Air Marshal, being a Dhanoa himself, might have some information on the brigadier, and to my good luck, he knew the story of Brigadier Dhanoa. He wrote a letter to me saying that Mr. S.S. Dhanoa had risen to the rank of a Lieutenant General before he retired. He is survived by his wife, who lives at Panchkula. The letter from the Air Marshal is one of my most prized possessions. Maternal grandson of the book's hero, Manpreet Singh is son of Rajpal Kaur, eldest daughter of Dr. Tucker, and Sardar Harbhajan Singh. As an officer of the Union Territory Civil Services 1987 batch, he has worked in various departments of Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Government of NCT of Delhi. He currently works in the corporate sector. It took Manpreet Singh just over 3 years to write the book. Let us hear from him directly why it took him so much time and what constraints and impediments he faced and what were his inspirations.
It took me 3 years, and it is a very long time. What happened that I took all his papers, all his college, school degrees, his certificates, all his newspaper cuttings, all the photographs of the family from the family album which Dr. Daddy and our Nani Chai Mummy was maintaining all these years since independence. But I didn't know how to organize them. One person who came forward and helped me do all this was my friend from my FMS days, Anil Patni. He was so good. He has a background in journalism. He has worked with Times of India. But he came forward. I used to go to his house, sit there for hours, and he made me understand as to how a book is written. This diary, which is written in 1947-48, which forms a major chapter and major part of the book is taken from the translation of this diary. This was a very time consuming process, and I had to go to many people requesting them how to get it translated, but somehow I could not get the right person. So ultimately I decided to translate myself. And second thing which I would like to mention is the role of Mr. Kirpal Singh Thakkar, my youngest Mamaji, who is known as Chotu Mama in the family circles. He would tell me, Manpreet, you should complete the book. You should come again, meet Dr. Daddy, come on the weekend. He would prepare get the meals prepared, get everything prepared, set everything and put Nanaji in a very presentable condition so that I could talk to Nanaji, take his interviews, discuss with him. So it took me several weekends over several months. This was a very time consuming process.
The contentment his hero found in the selfless, proactive, helping hand he extended to the society around him, today on the verge of completing his century of life. Here is a great wish.
Happy birthday, Daddy, in advance for 100th year.
मैं गांव का लड़का डॉक्टर बन गया.